All right, hello everybody. I think we're live. We've
had an issue.
And look, this is, before we start on this project, this is extremely minor compared to what most people in the US are going through. We had a little issue with the chicken coop.
So what has happened is, while most people got ice, we got a bunch of flooding. And so normally in our chicken coop where our Silkies are, there has been no flooding since we built the chicken pen from last year.
Because it's actually on a hill,
yeah,
right here.
So we look out here, it's pouring down rain. The whole chicken coop is just like water. And I had to come out here. We didn't have, I had to go get pelletized bedding and some pine shavings so we can put it in there and soak up the mud because it's gonna freeze tonight. So we don't want the chickens in there with muddy feet, wet feet. Them themselves being all muddy and wet, they will freeze, and we don't want that. So we're gonna have to do an emergency cleanup of the chicken pen. So we did go to the supply store, and even that was a problem because we went to one store and they didn't have anything that I needed to put in there to soak up the water and to get it dry for the chickens. So we had to drive all the way to a different town, 30 minutes away, to get the pelletized bedding and also the supply, the pine bedding, the pine shavings is what it is. So we're fixing to do an emergency cleanup. The Silkies are really, really mad at me right now because they are in the roosting area. I had to lock them up in there. I put them some food and water in there, but they are not used to that. They're ready to get out and roam around and eat and, you know, just entertain themselves.
But so, we definitely don't want them wet. And then tonight we've got really, what, it's going to get down, you may have already said
20 something.
We don't want them wet and in the 20s, so.
Yeah, and then tomorrow it's going to be really cold. I'm not even sure if it's going to be very much above freezing, if at all. And so if they're in that chicken coop all day like that in the freezing weather, their feet will, you know, get really cold and freeze. And one thing you don't want with your chickens is a lot of wind and cold and wet. So I'm going to try to, you know, clean up this chicken pen the best that I can, put some pelletized bedding down so it can soak up all that mud and the wet. I'm going to put pine bedding on the top of it. So y'all come join me while we work on that.
It's kind of cold out here right now. It's
40.
Cold for us. It's 38, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And from this point on, it's going to just get colder. It's the mud. Hopefully we're not going to fall.
So the first thing I'm going to do is try to just pull some of this out of here. So we'll do that first.
And this is the chicken coop that we put on the live stream.
Yeah, I mean,
you see the camera there.
I mean, there's some dry up under here is when I'm digging it up, but it's mainly, I mean, it's pretty wet. This up here is just pure mud.
Do you need me to move the cable?
I'm not sure. I think it'll be okay. That's our live camera that we have. Hold on, let me get the box to kind of put some of this in.
And we normally get the tractor
and
pour
dump
this stuff in there, but it will, it's so wet, it will tear the yard up.
So we're not doing that.
I mean, it will be.
Just if I can get some of this out so it's not so wet. And then the pelletized bedding will soak up a lot of it.
It was just pouring water through.
Yeah, I mean, it was standing water in here.
You need to get that or what?
I'm going to put it over here for right now.
They're getting a little impatient.
Yeah. They're talking to us. Okay, I'm going down here to dump this.
So if you are looking to get chickens, just know there may be some extra work in it when you or you know, when it's cold outside and you're wanting to get it inside.
All right, so I think this is probably going to be good enough, and then whatever we put in there will probably soak up the rest. I mean, there's no way we can dig way down in the ground. And I also have to do their roosting area too. I'm gonna put some new.
Yeah, and this is not a day you would plan on cleaning the coop out. I think a lot of it drained out while we were gone.
Okay.
And so, do you want some more out?
I guess that's gonna be good enough. Let's see what we got.
This right here. I'm making it worse.
Yeah, I think so. Just.
Oh, am I?
I think that's enough.
Is this why I'm not on the chicken coop?
Yeah.
Duty? This is actually her chicken coop. These wires that you see are kind of temporary. We're going to permanently put them in, but they're for our live cam.
Let me get something to open these bags. So if you can get the bags, Scott, probably need 3. We'll see what that does of the pelletized bedding. And if you'll put them in there, I'll open them. Let me find something to open them with. I wanted to save at least, how many do we have? 6? I want to save at least a couple and see, because Nick, our other chicken pen is, it's kind of wet, but nothing like this is.
And they're a little bigger chickens. They kind of...
Yeah, they kind of do a little better than these Silkies do.
These silky ones will probably...
We don't want them to die and get wet and all of that.
Nick grew up in a hard area.
He sure did. He's wired to it. Our Silkies didn't. So I'm gonna kind of.
You want me to help you, or you?
I'm good. I do need that thing.
What thing?
The rake.
Alright, the rake covered up.
Okay.
So what are you hoping that'll soak it up?
Yeah, that's supposed to soak it up some. And then we'll put pine shavings on top. Whew.
So I'm curious, did you already know how to do this, or did you just see this?
No, I already knew. I knew that this is what needed to be done to get it dry. And, you know, normally I use the pelletized bedding anyway on all of their stuff.
But you don't use it out here, do you?
Yeah, I do. When not all the time, but when I first start the chicken pen, I do put it in there. Like if I do a full clean out.
Yeah.
And it keeps it, it just soaks up the moisture.
For a permanent fix, I'm going to make a little levee in front of the chicken coop so we won't have this problem anymore.
Yeah. Now the pine shavings will soak up some of it, but this pelletized bedding really does a wonderful job of soaking up wet. I guess I need one. How many more bags we got?
3 more. You need another one?
Yeah.
All right, one coming up. Coming in. You ready?
Yeah.
So are you going to let them out after
Yes,
this?
as soon as I get done, I'm going to let them out. They've been in there for, I don't know, a few hours now.
And Ed the rooster's looking out the window.
Yeah, he's anxious.
I think he's talking ugly.
And, you know, this is kind of trying to do it in a hurry so they will have time to get out and run around before it gets dark.
The low tonight, isn't it 20 or is it?
Yeah, I think it's 20 something.
Okay.
And, you know, I've said this before, but like on the, I'm going to take a break for a second. On the weather radar, and when you look at the regular weather, it says, you know, 25. But normally up here when we look at our little inside weather thing, you know, we have a weather station really, and it normally says way lower than what they say on the weather forecast.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm thinking it may be 20 at least, if not, you know, worse.
And this is live, so we don't have the best photography here.
No, we don't. We're sorry.
But this is, you know, if you're interested in chickens, this is actually what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think we're, you know, we're proud of the new coop, but we're going to do some modifications to make sure this doesn't happen again. That's a lot of pellet bedding.
All right. Whew. You want to work out, you do chicken pen too.
Yeah, instead of Planet Fitness.
Yeah, you do the chicken pen.
Planet Chicken Fitness.
All right. So
ready
now,
for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Now we're going to kind of spread the pine shavings. And maybe 2 bags, but let's do 1 for now and see what happens. Probably 2. Woo! And I've got these gloves on. How good I
Yeah,
am.
where did my gloves go?
They're in the house.
What?
They're not doing you much good out here.
Well, it's hard to do the camera thing and with the gloves, you know. So if you're joining us,
We're
are
doing...
you in the winter storm? We're south of the winter storm, technically. We were expected to get it, and we actually got flooding, and we're right in the area where we didn't get any tornado warnings.
But we did get flooding.
To the east of us and south, they're going through a lot of tornado warnings right now. So it's just really weird that the part of the country battling one of the worst snowstorms in a long time.
Ice storm.
Then some others are battling that tornado stuff. And you know, you want another bag?
Yeah, I need another bag.
And what was so weird, we woke up, it was like 60 something degrees.
And we're thinking, why?
And then I looked over and 90 miles from us, it was 30. So I thought something was wrong.
It's strange, really strange.
It is strange. But
Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Okay, I'm gonna put this other bag out. Probably 2 is probably overkill, but as wet as it is,
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
We're not getting any more rain this week,
No,
are
no
we?
more rain,
Okay.
at least for a week.
So they should be okay for a little while.
Yeah. And we may even have time to maybe fix something so it won't do it again, or at least watch the weather.
If it'll dry out a little bit,
Yeah.
I can move some dirt. But you know, these pine shavings, we looked at the possibility. We're trying to decide would it be cheaper to get a wood chipper and chip our own trees, because we do have trees back here that are all the time falling and stuff. But I don't, at this point, I don't know that it's cheaper to get a wood chipper.
Yeah, I don't either.
At some point, it may be cheaper to get rid of the chickens.
Uh-huh.
Because economically, they're really not doing us a lot of good. But
Okay. All right, I think that that's going to be good, and I'm going to check their food before I let them out. And another thing is, in the morning, I'll have to come out here and unfreeze their water. So I'm not going to fill it all the way up, because I'm going to put a gallon of hot water on top of the frozen water. So right now they have a good little amount of food. They do like to knock this over once in a while, so I'll check it tomorrow and make sure they haven't knocked it over. And if y'all can come in here, we'll actually let them out and see how they like
mud
their...
on my feet now. I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
All right, so hang on. I gotta.
You gotta adjust. I'm gonna put their... This is their pan that their stuff goes in. Their treats.
Are you gonna let them out?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Can we shut this or?
Yeah, just don't get shut back in.
Well,
I don't know. We
shut.
have to move it.
Here, you
Hold on. Let me clean that real quick so we can shut the door. We don't want an escape chicken in the mud.
The Elvis looking chicken's the one that gets out all the time.
Oh, Elvis? The rooster?
Well, no, it's
His hens?
one of the others.
Flopsy and Mopsy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flopsy and Mopsy and Elvis are Polish chickens. And then we have...
You can tell he's getting
Ed.
upset. He's looking out his window, wanting
Yeah,
to get out.
he wants out. Ed is a Bantam. And then he has 3 hens, 2 white ones, and a black one that's in here.
This is our feeder thing, how it works. It's right now, it's just hanging up.
And I did buy them some more treats.
And this is their treats. They need a little more.
Yeah, I think they do. I think this
But you can, on our live stream.
You can give them treats.
Yeah.
So let's let the poor babies out of here.
All right.
Oh, they got an egg. Been making eggs.
So will they come on out?
They will. Okay. When they made me scared of me.
There were some other eggs inside there.
I'll get them when they come out. They're like, we're scared. There you go.
That's the one that's not shy. Was Ed not wanting to come out?
I don't know. They're probably real
Here, let me
confused.
move so they can come
Because I've
out.
never locked them up during the day.
Okay.
Elvis is coming to talk to you. It's okay, Ed. Come on. They're like very confused. Bless
This is
their
Ed
hearts.
the rooster. He takes his job pretty serious. He's trying.
That's-
No, Ed the rooster's behind. He's trying to make sure everybody's safe by
That's
sending.
either Eden or Ellen. I have to
he's
look at
sending
them.
a decoy out.
That's either Eden or Ellen that's coming out. I have to look at them real close to tell the difference because they look just alike. Come on,
You
y'all.
want to throw
Come
some
on.
snacks out?
Yeah, let's give them some snacks.
Look at that.
Okay, now they're coming out. So there's Ed, and there's either Eden or Ellen. Okay, it's okay. I know. We locked you up.
Ed gets a little hyper. Calm down.
Okay, now you're dry and there's no mud. This is Elvis that's coming out now. He's a Polish rooster. You get the chicken with the camera. They're just kind of shy. They're very confused because I locked them up during the day, and they're thinking, what is going on?
Well, we just didn't want them to get wet.
And muddy and
yeah,
cold.
Wet, muddy, and cold. And because you know, when the wet, and that would be just pretty bad for their little bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and get those eggs out in a minute, but if you want to, we can go over here, and it won't be so much. We're just gonna put down pelletized bedding and pine shavings over there in Nick's pen.
Do you have to clean anything out, or
I don't think I need to. I'm not going to try to clean it out because it really needs a lot of cleaning.
Okay.
His
wasn't as bad, was it?
No, it's not as bad. It's just, and the middle ones are fine. There's there's no water in
Here's
those.
what she's talking about. We've got 4. Is it 4? Yeah. We're in one, and then there's 3 others.
Yeah.
The 2 middle ones are fine. The one on the end kind of got wet too. Normally, you know, in the summer, it wouldn't be a big deal if they were wet, but
as cold as it's going to get.
As cold as it's going to get tonight, we want to make sure they're safe. Okay.
All right. So let's see if we can get out the door without letting them all out.
You want to put a little here? I'll put some treats down some more.
Yeah. No, Ed. Oh, no. Get back in here. That's Elvira. She's escaping. All right, Ed.
Okay.
All right. So maybe we can take the camera over there and then we'll bring the bags.
All right. Here is the more older rooster. His name is Nick. You want both of these bags?
Yeah. So we're going to go in here. And if you're just joining us, we're having to do some emergency cleanup in the chicken pen. We had some flooding, and we just finished fixing the Silkies, and now we're going to finish putting some stuff down in Nick's pen and his hens, because it's a little wet in here too. So we're gonna work on that. And they're probably upset because I'm not bringing them treats.
And y'all, I'm sorry, it's not the best camera work. It's just,
this is live.
Cutting off people's heads, but hard to adjust the camera and hold the bag.
Yeah.
It's cold out here.
It's really cold out here. But it's, remember, I
And
have to remember it's nothing like
it's cold,
what the
it's
other
cold.
people are going through in the ice storm.
I'm the one that usually wears shorts. And getting older.
It's not short weather right now.
You want me to bring the...
Yeah, just go ahead and bring it. So we're going to put 2 things of pelletized bedding in here and a pine shaving.
One day we're going to be live in this chicken coop in nice weather.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right.
It's been raining every time we do something live in the chicken
Raining
coop.
and cold.
All right, let me go get something to change. But if you want to kind of talk about Nick, and I'll go get something to cut these
Here's
bags.
the rooster Nick. Oh, right there. And I forgot her name.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea. She's what I call the tech geek. Every time we bring a camera in here, she loves it. She's really cool. I think it's getting colder out here. So are they dry over there now?
Yes, completely dry.
And this one didn't, I wouldn't call it flooding. The other one really got a lot of water in it. This one got wet. But if you see outside, we're going to build a little levee going across there so all that water running down the hill doesn't get in here. And it really don't usually when it rains normally, but unfortunately, we got a lot of rain. I don't know how much, but we got a bunch of rain overnight. I think it just didn't stop. It rained all night.
It was just bad all night long. So this is our food tray. Let's move it over and I'll put their food on this board too. So it's open.
All right, she's curious, wants to know what.
Yeah, she does. She wants to know what we're doing. This is not treats, baby, but I promise I'll bring y'all some treats. I forgot my rake. I'm gonna have to go get it in a minute. We probably should have got another bag of this. But the pine shavings will do okay in here, so it'll be fine.
But I don't think they were, I mean, they're in a little bit of mud, but I don't think they would have been as bad anyway.
No, I mean, there was no really standing water in here like it was in the Silkies.
Where's your rake?
I don't know. I gotta go find it.
And if you haven't heard, Nick is a rooster that we hatched here.
Yeah.
And we thought when we were hatching him, it was the last egg to hatch. And that we thought we were fixing to give up on him. And then he comes out, and we had to have him in the NICU.
In the incubator. We called it the NICU.
They're getting...
Oh, dear.
Getting out here.
We may have to chase chickens.
But anyway, he came out. He stayed in the incubator by himself, and everybody else was out. And then ever since then, he kind of took charge. And
he's in charge of these hens.
And he's got a really friendly personality. Now he takes up for his hens.
I'm gonna go get the rake while you.
He doesn't like you to hold him, or hold the hens, but he's a real calm rooster. He's never attacked any of us, which I don't think any of ours have attacked before that are in here. The one that free-ranged, not the one that's free-ranging now, but the one that was free-ranging did attack a bunch of people, but it was worse than a guard dog.
Yeah. All right.
And then over 2 coops over, we've got a very depressed rooster that we got to figure out what we're going to do with.
We took his hen away because we were trying to make a bachelor pad for the roosters.
And it worked out well for the rest of the roosters. They're fine with it. It's just he's not too happy about it.
No, he's not. Okay.
By the way, if you're watching, let us know if you have chickens, or if you do, how many you have, or if you don't have any at all, or if this makes you not want chickens. I'm telling you, it's getting colder.
You think it's getting colder?
Feels like it.
This is gonna scare them.
I think you did the right thing with locking the Silkies up. 'Cause
Yeah, I did.
They would have been soaking wet.
And frozen.
And, yeah. I mean, they're now, they're doing okay now.
So, in a couple of weeks, I'll do a better job of cleaning out this chicken coop. But for now, this is what we're going to do.
Your door opened.
Oh dear, I have escaped chickens.
Nick says, hurry up, get on with it. Now, are any of the ones in here Easter eggers, or are they?
Yes, they're Easter eggers.
All of them?
No. The brown one here.
This pretty brown one.
The pretty brown one's an Easter egger, and then Wren. I hatched her, but
you'll have to remind me who Wren is.
Wren is the gray one. So I think that's Flower. The brown one is Flower. Wren is the gray one, and I think she's Wren's. I think she's Flower's daughter. She looks kind of like her. So spread this around. Now what's going to happen is this is on a slope. So all of this bedding will eventually get scooted down here to the door. But that's just something we deal with. This is their board. I feed them treats on.
We were wondering if we did the right thing by building it on a slope. It actually, up until today, has worked out really good, and I think we're going to be able to fix that problem. But it actually, 90% of the time, stays drier than
it does.
Than on flat ground. It's actually worked pretty good. It's just the water. It was so much water, it had nowhere to go.
Yeah. So that ought to make y'all happy. Have some clean stuff. So now, I guess I'm done. We're done with emergency cleanup. I am going to go clean out the roosting area where the Silkies are. I cleaned it about a month ago, but it really needs to be kind of cleaned out again. I'm probably just going to kind of pull the top of it off where it's so dirty, and then I'm going to put a thing of pine shavings in it, so they'll be dry and warm in there. Now, about 2 weeks ago, I did clean the roosting areas for the bigger chickens, and so they have nice bedding in there. It's nice and fluffy, and they'll stay warm. And one thing that we're probably going to have to do is probably at least Monday night put a temporary door over there where they go in. All right tonight. Yeah, I think they'll be all right tonight, but Monday night it's going to be really cold. So we may put a temporary door over that opening, especially for
something just to block the airflow there and up there.
Yeah, where their ventilation is.
Yeah.
Now, these chickens don't do it so bad, but the other two flocks, the Silky roosters and also Clyde, the other rooster, they all like to roost like right in the doorway. Yeah. And they don't need to do that. They're going to get really cold. So we're going to put some temporary doors.
Now here, couldn't we just put like a garbage bag over it?
Maybe so. And
so
then
just
pull it
blocks
off.
The air.
Yeah, and just pull it off in the morning times when they come out. I think it'll be fine. The wind right now is picking up. It is cold. And that is one thing.
It's cold for us, but again, we need to remember this is nothing like what
nothing like
our neighbors up north are going through. So
it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
The one thing, if you have chickens, the wind and the wet is what freezes them. If they get wet and then they are in a windy area, they could die from that. But, I don't put a heater or anything like that in with my chickens during the cold weather. They're accustomed to that, and I've never had one just to die, from being cold. Now, Nick, when they were in their other chicken pen that wasn't quite as nice, he did get some frostbite on his comb. And that's one thing that chickens can get. But if you put petroleum jelly on their combs, it kind of blocks
losing signal.
The cold air. So, all right.
We may be losing signal. I'm not sure if we're.
Yeah.
It looks like it's buffering. So
we're sorry.
over here. Y'all, I'm not sure if it's buffering or if it's just my phone. I think we probably lost signal.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm gonna walk over here. Okay, we may have gotten it back. I don't know. Hard to tell. We figured out that Wi-Fi does not travel through chicken wire. So I think we're back. So I guess we can go ahead and sign off now.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and sign off, but I'm gonna clean that recent area out for the Silky chickens, and we'll have their live cam up.
It'll probably be tomorrow.
We'll
put the night cam up tonight.
Yeah, we'll put the live the ASMR night cam up. We've been putting that up at night just so y'all can see them sleeping, and it'll be all nice and clean in there also. So you can see them sleeping tonight, and then we'll have it live in the morning so you can see them in their clean coop where it's not flooded with water. So we hope to see y'all tomorrow on the live stream. Let us know, if you have chickens. We love to chat with y'all and hear about other people's chickens and what they have.
Yeah. And we wanted to just kind of show y'all.
Yeah.
And some of y'all already know this, but we just wanted to show you live how it is
when you have something happen.
When you have chickens, or any kind of animals, you kind of got to fix it right then. So
yeah, it's not gonna wait. Yeah,
we wanted to show you kind of live, unedited, what it looks like.
Yeah. So
it's cold. We're gonna kind of finish up, and then we're gonna go in,
and I'm gonna cook soup. So please like and subscribe, and come and watch our Silkies tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Hope everybody is safe and staying warm.